Caitlyn Clark shows off new Nike Kobe sneakers honoring her dog Bella. The Indiana Fever star scored 32 points in her first game back after a quad injury. Caitlyn Clark had a monster game in her return to action on Saturday, and she did it in a brand new custom pair of kicks in honor of a very good girl. The Fever star hit the court in the Nike Kobe 6 Protro, the Bella's colorway, as Indiana hosted the New York Liberty at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The best part, though, is that the shoes were designed as a tribute to Clark's dog, Bella. The sneakers feature a peach, pink, and gold design with the golden retriever's face printed on the insole. Obviously, these particular shoes are exclusive to Clark and won't be released to the public. But Nike is dropping 2 of Clark's player-exclusive Nike Kobe basketball shoes later this summer. Clark signed a historic sneaker deal with Nike, rumored to be worth around $28 million, before her rookie season, but fans are still waiting for her signature sneaker line. There is no official launch date or details, but Nike plans to unveil Clark's signature logo in holiday 2025. Clark returned on Saturday after missing 5 games with a strained quad, an injury she suffered against the Liberty on May 24. Bella's shoes might have been good luck too. Clark had 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists to lead the Fever to a decisive 102-88 win against the defending champs. Caitlyn Clark goes on unreal scoring run in return from injury, and Indiana desperately needed that spark. The Fever went 2-3 during Clark's absence, relying on Natasha Howard and Kelsey Mitchell to carry the offensive load. Clark and the Fever will try to keep the momentum going on Tuesday, where they host the struggling Connecticut Sun. The Indiana Fever locker room buzzed with anticipation, but it wasn't just about the matchup against the Phoenix Mercury. As cameras clicked and fans crowded the tunnel, Caitlyn Clark stepped onto the court, not just as a basketball sensation, but as a storyteller in sneakers. Today, her shoes were more than footwear. They were a tribute, a memory, a love letter stitched and laced in Nike leather. The signature Kobe sneakers on her feet shimmered with a soft cream base, brushed with golden hues and delicate pink accents. But it was what was on them that turned heads. The name Bella stitched along the heel and a tiny paw print on the toe. This wasn't just a fashion statement. This was personal. Bella, Caitlyn's beloved golden retriever, had been her companion since middle school, through AAU tournaments, lonely hotel rooms, and the madness of March. The dog had sat courtside, couch side via FaceTime, through every chapter of Caitlyn's rise. When Bella passed away last year, Clark was devastated. But like all great athletes, she channeled that pain into purpose. "I've always wanted to honor her in a way that felt authentic," Clark said during a post-practice interview. "And when Nike asked if I'd like to do a custom pair for this stretch of the season, I knew right away what I wanted." Clark, who recently signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Nike, has not been shy about her love for the Kobe line of sneakers. They've become her go-to on the hardwood, known for their snug fit and agility-friendly design. But today's pair had a sole stitched with sentiment. On one side, a small tag read, "Forever by my side," while on the tongue of the right shoe sat a cartoon sketch of Bella with a basketball in her mouth. It was whimsical, heartfelt, and undeniably Caitlyn. "She doesn't just play the game," said Fever teammate Aaliyah Boston, smiling. "She plays it with story, with meaning." Today, she reminded us all that even sneakers can speak love. And they did. From the opening tip, Clark played with a fire that seemed almost celestial. She carved through defenders with her trademark sharpness, buried threes from the logo, and delivered no-look passes with a wink of mischief. Each time she hit the floor, her sneakers left a mark, literally and emotionally. "Every step I take in these, I feel like she's running with me," Clark later said, her voice softer than usual. "It's like she's still chasing rebounds and barking at bad calls." Nike has hinted that the Bella Kobe's player exclusives may become part of a limited run release, particularly if fan demand is strong, and judging by the flood of online chatter, it already is. Social media erupted with admiration. "She just made me cry over a pair of sneakers," one fan posted on X. "Clark just turned grief into greatness," another wrote. "The girl's game got soul." But beyond the court and the headlines, Caitlyn Clark's gesture speaks to something deeper. In a world where athletes are often told to harden up, to focus only on the scoreboard, she made space for softness, for memory, for the bond between a girl and her dog. She was with me when no one knew my name, Clark said. When I was grinding in silence, Bella was my audience.